In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 WNBA games happening on July 28, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Liberty versus Minnesota Lynx. The Minnesota Lynx and New York Liberty face off on Friday in a WNBA showdown at the Barclays Center. This is going to be the first game of the season between the two teams. The Lynx come into this game with an 11-17 record overall, but they are coming off a big victory on Wednesday. The Lynx scored 35 points against the Washington Mystics in the first quarter, and they never looked back on the way to the 5-point victory. Napisa Collier has been playing like a league MVP, and against the Mystics she put up 24 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Diamond Miller also had a big game, finishing with 21 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. The Lynx are averaging 80 points while their defense is giving up 85.5 points per game. The offense is ranked 8th while the defense is ranked 10th. Collier is averaging 22 points while shooting 48.4% from the field and 30.8% from behind the three-point line. The big problem for the Lynx, though, is that Collier has already been ruled out. On the other side of this matchup is the Liberty, who sit with a 17-5 record overall, and they are coming off a victory in the last game, although it wasn't actually that impressive. They faced off against the Seattle Storm, and the defense gave up 82 points. They still won the game, but it was by only 4 points. It took the Liberty 32 points in the fourth quarter to secure the win. There were 5 players that finished with at least 10 points. Breanna Stewart had a strong game, finishing with 22 points and 7 rebounds. The Liberty are averaging 89 points while their defense is giving up 82 points per game. The offense is ranked 2nd while the defense is ranked 5th. Breanna Stewart is averaging 23 points while shooting 47.6% from the field and 40.4% from behind the three-point line. The Liberty also played on Wednesday night against the Atlanta Dream. The Lynx are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 road games and 1-4-1 against the spread in their last 6 games overall. The Liberty are 1-5 against the spread in their last 6 home games and 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. The over is 8-3 in Lynx last 11 overall. The over is 4-1 in Liberty last 5 overall. The Lynx are 7-2-1 against the spread in the last 10 meetings. As I've said before, the New York Liberty are capable of a blowout victory, especially at home. However, the Liberty have had trouble putting teams away despite their success, and it's led to a lot of failed covers. Also, the Liberty are on the end of a rare back-to-back, which could lead to tired legs. The Lynx have shown fight for much of the season, and they need to start winning if they're going to stay in the playoff conversation. The Liberty are going to have tired legs, and I haven't really been all that impressive heading into this game. The Lynx looked good in the last game, and Collier had another big game. Collier is going to have another big game where she gets close to 30 points, and that will be enough for Minnesota to find success here. Lots of points on the table, so the Minnesota Lynx to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Minnesota Lynx are averaging 80 points on 42.9% shooting and allowing 85.5 points on 45.6% shooting. Napisa Collier is averaging 22 points and 7.9 rebounds, while Diamond Miller is averaging 13 points and 2.8 assists. Kayla McBride is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Jessica Shepard is grabbing 8.6 rebounds. The Minnesota Lynx are shooting 31% from beyond the arc and 80.9% from the free throw line. The Minnesota Lynx are allowing 36.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 34.4 rebounds per game. The New York Liberty are averaging 89 points on 45.8% shooting and allowing 82 points on 42.4% shooting. Breanna Stewart is averaging 23 points and 3.6 assists, while Sabrina Ionescu is averaging 16 points and 6.4 rebounds. Jonquel Jones is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Betnijah Laney is dishing 2 assists. The New York Liberty are shooting 38.2% from beyond the arc and 83.5% from the free throw line. The New York Liberty are allowing 35.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 37.7 rebounds per game. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Sky vs. Seattle Storm. The Seattle Storm and Chicago Sky meet Friday in WNBA action at the Wintrust Arena. The Storm come into this game with a 4-19 record overall, and they have been nothing but a disappointment this season. In the last game against the Liberty, they were competitive, but they still ended up losing 86-82. Jewel Lloyd had another big game, finishing with 32 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Ezzie Magbiger finished with 22 points and 12 rebounds. Seattle is averaging 78 points while their defense is giving up 86 points per game. The offense is ranked 10th while the defense is ranked 12th. Lloyd has been the top player for the Storm this season, averaging 25 points while shooting 38.4% from the field and 39.5% from behind the three-point line. On the other side of this matchup is the Sky, who sit with a 9-14 record overall, and they are coming off another loss in the last game. The Sky scored 95 points, but the defense gave up 107 points to the Las Vegas Aces. Holly Copper finished with 37 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. The Sky are averaging 78 points while their defense is giving up 82.5 points per game. The offense is ranked 10th best in the league while the defense is ranked 6th. Holly Cooper is averaging 19 points while shooting 44.9% from the field. Marina Mabrey is also averaging 14.5 points while shooting 39.3% from the field. The Storm are 11-5-1 against the spread in their last 17 road games and 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The Sky are 5-2-1 against the spread in their last 8 Friday games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The under is 4-1 in Storm last 5 overall. The under is 4-1 in Sky last 5 overall. The Storm are 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Chicago. Laying chalk with the Chicago Sky doesn't sound like a fun time given their current form, but the Storm are in even worse form, and they just lost to the Sky by 15 points last Saturday. Even with losses in 5 of their last 6 games, the Sky are still a playoff team currently and simply can't lose games at home against the worst team in the WNBA. We'll learn a lot about the Sky in this spot. Line is reasonable, so the Chicago Sky to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Seattle Storm are averaging 78 points on 40% shooting and allowing 86 points on 46.4% shooting. Jewel Lloyd is averaging 25 points and 3.3 assists, while Ezzie Magbiger is averaging 14 points and 8.3 rebounds. Jordan Horston is grabbing 5.5 rebounds and Sami Whitcomb is dishing 2 assists. The Seattle Storm are shooting 34.9% from beyond the arc and 77% from the free throw line. The Seattle Storm are allowing 37.5% shooting from deep and are grabbing 33.7 rebounds per game. The Chicago Sky are averaging 78 points on 43% shooting and allowing 82.5 points on 45.3% shooting. Holly Cooper is averaging 19 points and 4.6 rebounds, while Marina Mabrey is averaging 14.5 points and 4 rebounds. Alana Smith is grabbing 7 rebounds and Elizabeth Williams is dishing 2.2 assists. The Chicago Sky are shooting 35.4% from beyond the arc and 72.7% from the free throw line. The Chicago Sky are allowing 32.7% shooting from deep and are grabbing 34.1 rebounds per game. The Sky in the last game scored 95 points and they are going to have no issue running up the score in this game. The Storm's defense also been an issue all season, and they are going to really struggle to defend again here. This game is going to be a shootout. One of the teams is going to reach 100 points. This total is too low. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Wings vs. Washington Mystics. The Washington Mystics and Dallas Wings face off on Friday in a WNBA showdown at the College Park Center. When these two teams faced off on July 2nd, it was Wings that were able to secure the 89-72. The Mystics come into this game with a 12-11 record overall, and they are coming off another disappointing loss in the last game. The defense really struggled, giving up 97 points to the Minnesota Lynx, and that led to the 5-point defeat. Natasha Cloud had a strong game, finishing with 24 points and 6 assists. The Mystics are averaging 82 points while their defense is giving up 80 points per game. The offense is ranked 7th while the defense is ranked 3rd. Alina Del Don is averaging 18 points per game, but she is still hurt and she won't be able to go in this game. On the other side of this matchup is the Dallas Wings, who sit with a 13-10 record overall, and they are also coming off a loss in the last game. The Wings scored 83 points, but the defense gave up 88 points. Eric Augenboyle finished with 25 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. assists. There were 3 different players that finished with at least 16 points. The Wings are averaging 86 points while their defense is giving up 83 points per game. The offense is ranked 3rd in the league while the defense is ranked 7th. Eric Ogunboyle is averaging 23 points while shooting 40.4% from the field and 32% from behind the 3-point line. The Mystics are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 games following against the spread loss and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 road games. The Wings are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 games overall. The over is 8-3 in Mystics' last 11 overall. The over is 4-0 in Wings' last 4 overall. The Mystics are 3-9 against the spread in the last 12 meetings. The Washington Mystics continue to have trouble finishing games, and they've been terrible on the road, both straight up and against the spread. The Mystics' 4 road wins are the least among any of the current playoff teams. The Dallas Wings are playing some of their best ball over the last 2 weeks, and they've covered 7 of their last 9 games. Without Deldon, this Mystics offense has some issues, and it's going to be an issue again in this game. Ogunboyle is coming off a game where she scored 25 points, and she's going to have no issue again in this game. The Wings are going to run up the score here, and the Mystics aren't going to be keeping up. Thick line for a potential playoff team, but the Mystics have some showing and proving to do, so the Dallas Wings to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Washington Mystics are averaging 82 points on 43.5% shooting and allowing 80 points on 42.7% shooting. Alina Deldon is averaging 18 points and 6 rebounds, while Brittany Sykes is averaging 14 points and 3.6 assists. Natasha Cloud is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Ariel Atkins is dishing 2.7 assists. The Washington Mystics are shooting 33.1% from beyond the arc and 83.6% from the free throw line. The Washington Mystics allowing 33.3% shooting from deep and are grabbing 33 rebounds per game. The Dallas Wings are averaging 86 points on 42.9% shooting and allowing 83 points on 43.6% shooting. Eric Ogunboyle is averaging 22 points and 4.7 assists, while Natasha Howard is averaging 18 points and 8.2 rebounds. Sadu Sabli is the 3rd double-digit scorer, and Tiara McCowan is grabbing 9.1 rebounds. The Dallas Wings are shooting 29.5% from beyond the arc and 80.9% from the free throw line. The Dallas Wings are allowing 33.4% shooting from deep and are grabbing 39.5 rebounds per game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.